Good evening. This is Akashvani Kohima. I am Jonas Yantan with Evening News. The headlines. Campaigning ends for the fourth phase of the Lok Sabha elections. Prime Minister and senior BJP leader Narendra Modi on a marathon election tour in Odisha. Election Commission says 65.68% of voter turnout was recorded in the third phase of Lok Sabha election. And National Technology Day celebrated today. Governor of Nagaland La Ganesan calls for pushing possibilities in innovation and ingenuity. Now the news in detail. Campaigning for the fourth phase of the Lok Sabha elections along with single-phase assembly polls in Andhra Pradesh and first phase of assembly elections in Odisha ended this evening. Voting in the fourth phase will take place on Monday in 96 Lok Sabha constituencies spread across 9 states and a union territory. Voting will be held in 13 seats in Uttar Pradesh, 11 seats in Maharashtra, 8 seats each in Madhya Pradesh and West Bengal, 5 seats in Bihar, 4 seats each in Jharkhand and Odisha, and 1 seat in the UT of Jammu and Kashmir. Andhra Pradesh with 25 parliamentary seats and Telangana with 17 seats will go to polls in single phase in this phase. Simultaneously, Legislative Assembly elections for all 175 seats of Andhra Pradesh and 28 out of 147 seats of Odisha will also be held on Monday. Prime Minister and senior BJP leader Narendra Modi is on a marathon election tour to Odisha today. Addressing a public meeting at Balangir, Modi criticized Odisha Chief Minister and BJD Supremo Navin Patnaik for not developing mineral-rich Odisha and keeping the people poor during his almost 25-year rule. He said youths are migrating to far-off states like Gujarat to earn their livelihood, while farmers are not getting the right price for their bati and other agricultural products. Modi said a BJD Supremo is not connected to common man and does not understand the pains of Odia people. Earlier in the day, the Prime Minister addressed a public meeting at Pulbani in Kandhamal district. On the other hand, Congress President Mallikarjun Kharge today alleged that the Modi government is targeting its political opponents using central agencies like ED, CBI and others for politics of vendetta. Talking to media in Patna, Kharge said leaders of INDI alliance are being targeted to disturb them in the ongoing Lok Sabha elections. He said several chief ministers of INDI alliance have been sent to jail illegally by the NDA government by misusing central agencies. The Congress president also said that the Prime Minister is not uttering a single word on inflation, poverty and unemployment. Instead, he is talking about Hindu-Muslim in election campaigns to divert the attention of voters from real issues. Along with the Congress president, leaders of INDIA coalition were also present during the press conference. Election Commission of India has informed that a total of 65.68% of voter turnout was recorded in the third phase of Lok Sabha election. Among them, there were nearly 66.89% of male, 64.41% of female, and 25.2% of third-person gender. According to Election Commission, the female voter turnout was highest in Assam, followed by West Bengal. Uttar Pradesh recorded the lowest female voter turnout, followed by Gujarat. In case of third-gender voters, Goa recorded the highest voter turnout. In this phase, 93 Lok Sabha seats of 10 states and 1 union territory went to polls. The voting took place in 25 seats of Gujarat, 14 seats of Karnataka, 11 seats of Maharashtra, 10 seats of Uttar Pradesh, 9 in Madhya Pradesh, 7 in Chhattisgarh, 5 in Bihar, 4 each in Assam and West Bengal, and 2 each in Goa and Datra and Nagar Haveli and Daman and Diu in this phase. With the conclusion of the third phase, polling is now over in 283 parliamentary constituencies for general elections 2024 in 20 states and UTs. A total of 1,331 candidates were in the electoral fray in this phase. National Technology Day is being celebrated today. The day is observed on May 11 every year to mark the anniversary of the successful nuclear test conducted at Pokhran in 1998. On the occasion, Governor of Nagaland La Ganesan called on the people to honor the brilliant minds whose technological breakthroughs have propelled us into the future and improved our everyday lives. The governor urged for pushing the boundaries of the possibilities in innovation and ingenuity. This news comes to you from Akashvani, Kohima. You can also listen to this news bulletin on News On Air app and YouTube channel AIR News Kohima. The District Legal Services Authorities, under the aegis of Nagaland State Legal Services Authority, today held the second quarter of the National Lok Adalat across the state. A press release from the Nagaland State Legal Services Authority stated that out of a total of 11 sittings in all district headquarters, 463 cases were taken up for settlement. A total of 223 cases out of the 463 which were at pre-litigation and pending stage were settled and disposed. The total settlement amount involved was 3 crores 17 lakh 44,813 rupees. The cases disposed were mostly civil cases, including bank recovery, telephone bills, and motor accident claim tribunal cases, among others. Lok Adalat is one of the alternative dispute redressal forum where disputes and cases pending in the court of law or at pre-litigation stage are settled or compromised amicably. Lok Adalats have been given statutory status under the Legal Services Authorities Act 1987. Padma Shri Award 2024 recipient Sano Vamazo was honoured on her arrival at Dimapur Airport today by well-wishers, family members and various organisations. Sano Vamazo, a social worker and an educationist from Nagaland, was presented a Padma Shri Award by the President of India, Draupadi Murmu, during the civil investiture ceremony held at Rashtrapati Bhavan in New Delhi yesterday. Speaking to media persons, Sano emphasized the importance of learning from each other and acknowledging the challenges ahead. She called upon women of all ages to contribute positively to their families, communities, and society at large, asserting that women are not meant to create problems but to be agents of positive change. Sano encouraged them to be proactive and helpful. Attributing her success to the support of elders, she encouraged young mothers and girls to serve their communities. She provided insight into the formation and work of the Naga Mothers Association, which has played a significant role in promoting peace and unity in the region. Sano also talked on political disunity and differences of opinion within the community and advocated for peace, unity, and understanding. In this, she emphasized the need to tolerate differences and uphold the principle of love. On Mother's Day message, she advised mothers to prioritize their families while also contributing to society. Sano highlighted the importance of children as assets to society and the need to navigate the competitive modern world while maintaining a balance. An unusually powerful solar storm in over 20 years hit Earth last night, causing celestial light displays in the skies from Australia to Britain. However, it also poses a threat of potential disruptions to Earth's communication networks, satellites, and power grids as it continues into the weekend. The first since the so-called Halloween storms of October 2003 caused blackouts in Sweden and damaged power infrastructure in South Africa. More coronal mass ejections are expected to impact the planet in the upcoming days. And now to end the news, here are the headlines again. Campaigning ends for fourth phase of Lok Sabha elections. Prime Minister and senior BJP leader Narendra Modi on a marathon election tour in Odisha. Election Commission says 65.68% of voter turnout was recorded in the third phase of Lok Sabha election. And National Technology Day celebrated today. Governor of Nagaland La Ganesan calls for pushing possibilities in innovation and ingenuity. That is all we have in this evening news bulletin. Good night.